Hmm. Hello, hello. This is my third stream. Anybody who's just joining, uh, if you have any questions, just ask. I'm working on my tiefling OC. Let's check on what layer we are. This seems to be an empty layer. Hmm. See, everything should be working. Yeah, everything is working. Perfect. So let's start working. What shall I do today? I should probably work on the background since it's still very messy. But before I do that, I want to finish working on the anatomy of this character. Everything should be working. If you can hear me, write in T in the chat if you're on Twitch and Y if you're on YouTube. If you have any questions, just write them in the chat. Let's check the anatomy of this hand. I think the fingers are relatively small. If you've just joined both on YouTube and Twitch, you can ask any questions. I'll answer all of them. This is my character. She's called Tisha. She is a tiefling. She is the sister of my main D&D character. What page of the story is this? This isn't a part of the comic. It's just another drawing I've been making. If you want, I can show chat the comic. It's about my D&D character. In this story, the main character, who is the red baby, uh, is born in a cult, and this cult hates people that don't have magic. But unfortunately, this tiefling was born without it. So his whole family despised him and ignored him, and only his sister helped him and taught him things. So one day, while the sister was doing fencing practice, she overheard members of her family talking about uh, killing her brother to reobtain the magical blood in the family. So after that, she decided she needed to save him. So during the night, she stole her family's most precious sword, a sword that had a gem inside, a gem that could call for a deity, that could help her save her brother. So she did. She called this entity, this deity. She asked, she pleaded for him, to him for help, and he agreed. So they went at the arena of the cult. They fought the cultist and they managed to save her brother. Now this comic is still a work in progress, but I'll finish it by the end of July. I'm struggling to draw this hand. This is not part of the comic, right? Yes, this is not part of the comic. This position of her tongue is on the other side, so we can probably add it like that. No, I'll definitely rework the hand there, but for now that's enough. I'm going to work on the feet. That's probably enough. Okay. Well, since now I've done the sketch of the character, there are a few things I need to redo and refine, but for now that's okay. I'm gonna start working on the background. I think the best way to start is coloring, so I'll do that. First I want to add a silhouette for the character. I'm going to color pick from one of our other drawings. And he's going to fix the silhouette. That's the colors of the sword, so I'm gonna do it on a different layer. I'll remove them from the character layer. Probably something like this for the environment could work. The scaling in the background. Some warmer, more saturated leaves up in front. I'm working on the background now. It's inspired by fires in Ireland in the Wicklow Mountains. This is an image I found. She's sitting on a stone covered with moss, so that's what I'm doing right now. If anybody has just joined, if you have any questions, just ask. I think I'm going to work on her for now. Hmm. If anybody is watching, should I work on the background or on the character? Hmm. I'm not sure if I should work on the background or on the character. Hmm. So if anybody has any advice on whether I should do the background or character, hmm. Since I'm not sure, I think I'll work some more on the background because it's quite ugly now. think I'm just gonna start working on shadows. If I get some volume in, maybe the drawing, maybe I can get more of an idea of colors. So I was thinking like this could be a lighting scenario. Where the light is coming from where the light is coming from this direction. Yeah, that already looks better. I'm gonna grab some old drawings where I did studies of this forest, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's get back to work on this drawing. Now I've got some type of lighting scenario. Could probably probably do some rendering on the forest or change some colors. And I think I'm gonna start on these leaves. I'm gonna bring the reference close, bring it here. Gonna go back to the leaf layer, and I can start drawing. So since they're leaves, I should probably add more gaps in the foliage, because these trees' leaves are very scattered and let a lot of light pass through. If anybody has just joined, you can ask a question or anything. Like if you have any questions, you can just ask. I'll answer all of them. Hmm. I think I should have more branches. Branches are this very dark greenish color, I think. Even dark. Yeah, it seemed to be like something like this color. Not sure if this is the right brush, but it's probably fine. Okay. So those could be the branches, but I need to show that they're connected to the tree, because they just seem like weird uh, things in the leaves. Mm. If you have any questions, just join the live and ask anything. Okay, this works. If anybody has just joined the live, if you have any questions, you can just ask in the chat. I'll answer all of them. Oh, Rush is horrible. If you've just joined the chat and if you have any questions, just ask. Weird, but seems to be the everything missing here on this bush. I didn't finish it. Let's go back to the light layer, and I can erase everything that I can erase most of this because I just added that. I think you can tell, but I'm not that good at rendering trees and environments. I wonder where there is a circle there. Where does that come from? It's probably in the shadow layer. If anybody has just joined the live, if you have any questions, you can just ask. Maybe I should just work on the character, but I'm gonna take a break now. See you in a few minutes. I'll be back soon. I'm just gonna take a beer. Hello, welcome to the stream. Call me Turtolini. Weird that your messages didn't show earlier, but luckily now they're showing. Uh, Weird that your messages didn't appear earlier, but didn't show in any stream. Well, that's very weird. Yeah, it's probably a Twitch connection bug. Well, luckily now I can see them. Now, this will be hard to color. Uh, how are you? Oh, thanks. I'm good today. It's a nice morning, it's sunny outside. But this will be hard to color because I want every element to be on a different layer because I want to achieve something that then I can animate like this. I had a sketch planned out. And I wanted to take this drawing and wait, why is my screen black? Hmm, that's weird. Okay, fixed it. I forgot the iPad connection had turned off for some reason. Okay, now it's working. By the way, the comics that you showed at the beginning of the stream are cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really liking this comic so far. I can't wait to finish it. But I was saying I'm gonna color everything on different layers so I can animate it like this. But that will be difficult, so I better start now. So I'm going to call this layer dress. It's gonna be your clothes. So let me get this layer, which is another version of her that I drew. And now I'm gonna start doing all the pieces of her clothing and eyes, hair, and everything individually. If you have any questions about the character, you can just ask. Or about anything. Okay, this is weird. There appears to be something on a layer above. Why can't I color? Oh, probably because I accidentally erased. Yep. You said that it's not part of the comics, right? Yes, this is not part of the comic. It is just a drawing I'm doing because I really like this character, and I'm sad that in the last page of the comic, I'm not sure if I explained it well, but in the last page, she dies because to save her brother, she gave her soul to the deity. It's not a good deity. My D&D character is a warlock, and that's their patron. Then it's not a good patron. I know. I regret killing her because I like her more than her brother now. I should kill her brother and keep her alive. I know she's too kind. Yes, I know. I love her so much. Okay, so now I could just do this. And I could just erase everything. Okay, so I've got one part of her clothing now. I just need to erase this too. Tell me about the character. Okay. So I'm gonna explain it by showing you the comic. That's probably easier. She is called Titia. She was born in this cult, and this cult is kind of inspired by fascism and such. It is led by one leader. It is not mentioned in the comic because it doesn't matter to the story. But this cult hates people that don't have magic. And everybody in that cult is born with magic. They're all sorcerers. And thus, when her brother is born and her brother doesn't have magic, her brother is hated by everybody. And because before she's like 7, 8 years older than him. She is 15 in this comic, or somewhere around that age. Uh, she already had doubts about the cult, because some of her ideals did not match. She was a very empathic person. Is it empathic or empathetic? I mean that she cared for other people. I can't remember the word. She cared for other people. Uh, she liked almost everybody. And when she met uh, one day when she was out of having a walk in a forest close to her cult. Empathetic, okay, thank you. One day she was walking in a forest close to her cult, and she met a wandering elf that was far from home and had gotten lost. But that elf didn't have magic. So that's the first person without magic that she met. And then they started talking. She helped the elf. And from there, they spent the whole afternoon together. And they decided to meet without the family and the cult knowing, obviously, because if they would have found out, they could have killed her too, her and the elf. So they held these secret meetings in the forest, and then after uh, a long time, like a few months, they fell in love. So she also has a girlfriend. Well, not now because she's dead, but she had a girlfriend. Every time I go out with my friends and we stop for drawing, and we like go like to someone's house and just start drawing, we always end up drawing her with her girlfriend. Oh yeah, that's her story. These are two of her designs. This is when she's just practicing fencing and she's inside the cult house. And this is when she goes out, wandering in the forest, or in this case, sneaking out during the night. Yeah, that's her story. So now I'll get back to working on the drawing. Gotta color each element in a different layer. That will be on 9, but it shouldn't take too long if I organize my layers. I think I'm just gonna duplicate the file, eliminate all the sketch layers and hidden layers, so I can work on this more easily. This should make it easier. And I'm probably just going to keep her arm. What part of the body should I have next? No, I'll just do her pants. Seems like the easiest thing to do. So I'll erase all the top part of the body. Let's see if anybody said anything in the YouTube chat. I haven't checked it in a few minutes. Yeah, one of my friends just commented on YouTube chat like, I love that character so much. We always draw them. So she is so she is the character from the comic, but this drawing is separated. Yeah, this is probably a few months before all of the events that happened in the story. It's just her chilling in a forest. Let's color her pants. What is this? Okay, that's very weird. I'm just going to erase everything. I wonder why that happened. Never seen anything like this. Okay. If everything worked? Nope. Why is the selection so big? If everything went right, it should be very small. Let's just do this. I can see lots of. Oh yeah, that one. What's. I'm confused. Why is there so much stuff in this selection? I didn't erase all the skin, all the other parts. I'm just gonna get a big eraser. Yeah, you can see all these lines. That's annoying. This will take a while. I hope I don't bore you to death with erasing all these lines. What brush are you using? I also use Procter. I can use any advice, lol. Well, I don't use that many brushes. The most common ones I have are for sketching. I almost always use the 6B pencil. For inking, I use Tinderbox. But if I want smooth lines, I usually use the technical pen or the gel pen. And then I use flat brush, round brush, and quite often Spectra. And I also made a custom brush that is just the round brush, but it's always at 100% opacity. So even with the slightest touch, it erases everything or colors anything. It's very useful. And then I use some other brushes to get some other effects, like Blackburn. But yeah, I don't really use anything else. It's like, no problem. But I'm still very new to Procreate too, so I think I'm probably going to download some brush packs soon, so I can get some more brushes. I think I need something to help me render trees and bushes because I don't like how they look right now. But maybe, actually, I could probably just take out the whole background for now, so I can see more clearly all the lines that I didn't erase. Yes, that will help me. This is close enough. I'm going to hide this and fix this other layer. Yep, okay, that's good. I'm just gonna fix the pants a bit, and I'm gonna go into the next part. Probably in an hour, I'll have to go for like half an hour because I have to bring my dog out. Yeah, in an hour. But I'll probably also end the stream by then, so it's okay. I will need to work on my project soon. Okay, that's cool. If I can ask, what project is it? It's in data visualization. Oh my god, I can't speak today. In data visualization. Okay, I struggled with that. But cool. I like data analysis. I don't know much. I don't know almost anything about it, but I think it's pretty cool. There's like making graphs or ways to represent data in like there's a way to represent data. So this is more about to show the data and find different things about it. Oh, cool. For example, how many customers from a specific region bought this type of product in December, and then you just show it in a nice visual way, like different graphs or a clear table. Oh, cool. I like graphs a lot. Mm. Feel like it's the best, one of the best ways to give info to someone is through a graph. Just makes all of the information easier to understand. Okay, so that's the pants almost done. Okay, the pants should be fine like this. Now let's work on another body part. I think I'm gonna do the. Probably just gonna do something simple like. Uh, Wait. Maybe I should separate both legs and put them in different layers. No, that's too much. That's too much. I won't move the legs in the animation. That's too much work. I'll just do the feet now. Okay. What did you say? Uh, yes. So there is the graph part, but also I will need to explain what it is in the graph and why I choose to show it in that specific way. Well, that seems complicated. I also have a project in data science, and that's more basic with code, so it's more detailed and complicated. That sounds very hard, but also very cool. No, it's erase. Probably this is the fastest way to erase everything. Yep, it's good. I just gotta color the feet. Yeah, once you understand what every line in the code means and supposed to do, it's easier and you also enjoy it more. Yeah, makes sense. I've tried coding a little bit, but wasn't that good. But I think it's very fun if you know what you're doing. Okay, it's good enough. No, another body part. Hmm. I'm gonna do. Can I ask what language? With that, you mean what language I speak was my native language, or what language is the comic in? Oh, I was so stupid. You meant coding language. Yeah, you meant coding. Uh, to be honest, I don't remember now. I don't remember. It's a while ago, a few years. I can't believe I confused language, like speaking language and coding language. We were talking about coding and I just forgot. You like my accent? Oh, thank you. Hmm. I have an idea, but I think it will be quite complicated. Maybe I could do two different versions of this arm. One with the fist close. So maybe when she moves her arm, like in this animation, when she like moves her arm in this animation, her hand opens when she's about to grab the sword. I could do that. What do you think? Should I do that? If you like graphs and you might like data visu, you don't need to know coding for that. Just a data set, for example, Excel data file, and a program like Power BL or Tableau. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that. But yeah, thanks. I'll save those. Maybe I'll use them or try them. Say again. Sorry, I was focused on typing. Okay, I was thinking that maybe I could do a version of this hand where it's closed. So when in the animation she moves it like this, when she's about to grab it, the sword, it opens. Maybe not closed, maybe just extended. Let's see, how would I move my arm? Just there to grab my sword. It's probably. Not sure if I want to do that. Hmm. So your thumb would go like this. It's probably like this. So is the closed one would be at the start of the animation or the end, the start, before she grabs the sword? Once she grabs the sword, the hand will be in this position. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, maybe in one of the next lives I'll try. I'll try it. For now, I'll just finish drawing all the different parts. Yeah, that's good. Now I need to color the sleeves. What do you think? Uh, I'm not sure if the hand being closed is the best thing or another pose, but I think it could work. But I'm not sure if it would look good in the animation because there isn't any transition between the two different poses of the hands. Because with this drawing, I'm trying to reference the style of my favorite video game. It's called Reverse 1999. It's a gacha game. Yeah, it's good. Next body part. I'm gonna do the other arm. It's a mess. What's this? My God. I need to erase all of this. Okay, next. No. Why is there always another line? Okay, now that's good. Next body part. I'm just gonna do her neck. First one neck. This is a boring, long process. But if I get it done, it's going to look way better. Okay, that's the torso. So now I'm gonna do probably the simplest one. Just Dylan is your OC also part of the cult? Well, she is because she's in the family, one of the main families of the cult, but she doesn't like it. She's in it because she doesn't know how to escape it. I mean, Disc, are you talking about the brother or the sister? She, the one I'm drawing right now, is in the cult, but she doesn't like it, and she's the one that sacrificed herself to save her brother. While her brother, with her sacrifice and the deity, escaped the cult. But now the cult is searching for him, so they're enemies. I'm talking about your PNG above the chat. Oh, he is like a teenage version of uh, uh, of her brother. That's a teenage version of him. But I think I'm gonna redo my PNG model because I made it like in 15 minutes during an ad break in another stream, and I really don't like him. So, so her brother, when he was a teenager, yes, exactly. Because I created this character, her brother, before I created her or the story. Because I was just bored one day, so I just started sketching. And I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I drew two lines across the face coming from the eyes? I was like, oh, that's cool. And I really like this character that I just drew. Maybe I could make him my D&D character, but what would be his story? So from then I started going back and did all his story. So I already have adult versions of him. Uh, did you learn art? You mean if I went to classes or schools to learn? You're very creative. Oh, thank you. So I think you're asking where I learned art, and well, probably. I mean, I've been drawing ever since I was in like elementary school. I'm not sure if it has a different name in other countries, but the school you go after professionally. Mm, well, I haven't really been to any official art schools, but I have been frequenting a small drawing course that's once every week for the past probably 6, 7 years. And I've went to a few drawing camps that lasted a week each. And I'm following this course made by another creator, but I haven't gone to any official schools or anything. Do you like drawing on Procreate? Yes, I think it's a very good tool, very good app for drawing. Some things I don't like as much, like the airbrush. I feel like on programs like Photoshop or Krita, which is the program I use when I'm drawing on my tablet, tools like airbrush are better. But I do like Procreate. I think it's a really good app. And it's only €7, I think. So let's. Okay, so now I'm just missing face and hair. It's good. So let's duplicate. Let's do that. Let's only keep the face. This will be complicated. Probably going to remove the torso. Uh, do you do animations in Procreate or another app? Well, I've just got my iPad recently. Before that, I used to do my animations on a program on computer called Procreate, but it wasn't that good. I mean, it was a free program. And I've done a few animations here on Procreate, like this one that I never finished. Was my first real animation. Uh, it's probably very stupid because I never even did a walk cycle, and I just went in and tried to do a full animation. And it's like this. And it's still him. That's an adult version of that character. Slow it down a bit because I think it's a bit fast. That's cool. Oh, thank you. I think some of the walking is a bit wonky, but for my first walking animation, I think that's pretty good. I liked how I did the smear frames. Like, look at this. It's just all wrong. See, you can find another smear frame. Yeah, these two are just two smear frames. And they're very fun to make. That looks like magic to me. Thank you. Yeah, so that's my animation I did on Procreate. But now I also started animating on this other app. It's called Allied Animation. And it's not like a classic. It's not like a classical app. It's not like you have to draw every frame. Here, you import different images, and then you can move the images around to create these smooth movements. So I think this is easier if you want to do like a quick movement, but you can never achieve something as cool as like a full 2D animation. Well, I think it's a cool tool. Let's work on this face. The face will probably this. Also, you can move just the arm, for example. Yes, it's very easy to use. I think anybody can learn in like an hour because you can just select what is this part. Okay, that's just the knee, maybe something more interesting like this. That's the arm. I just have a starting position, which is this one. And then I can just go and move and transform, add a keyframe, go here, and just move it to where I want it to be. And the app just does the movement in between for you. Like I just decide the starting and ending poses. And then the app moves. Like here I had a pivot in the neck. And all I have to do is just add a keyframe at the start. Move the head downwards. Have a keyframe there or a keyframe here. And put the head backwards. And just in that I just did this movement. I need to charge my iPad. So it's at 5%. What is it called again? Elite animation, I think. I'll write it in chat. I think this is how you spell it. I'll check just to be sure. Yeah. I know iPad battery goes down insanely fast. I use it for school and it dies almost instantly. And then with the iPad you can even use a normal power bank. They require like super strong power banks. So annoying. I do. Do you stream every day? Well, this week I've been streaming every day for the past 3 days. I just started streaming. I'm not sure if I'll keep streaming every day and at what time, but I try to stream at least 3 times a week. Oh, you just use the charge that was in the box. Yeah, I use the charger too. But when I'm out, there usually isn't a plug, so I need a power bank. But the iPad needs like a super strong one to charge. Okay. Now the annoying part. Every part of the face has to be on a different layer. When I say every part, I mean every part, because the ear has to be on a different layer. Can't be on the same one. Because this ear goes above the hair while the rest of the face goes under. That goes above. I need to raise it from this layer. The horns, I probably have to put them on another layer too. I'm also gonna make sure that all these lines check up. Let's see. It seems that there's other parts here that I haven't erased. Yep. I have a layer for every part. Yeah. Yes, me same. Because if I want to animate it, I need the layer for every part. Because I have to move every piece. Every piece needs to be on a different layer, which is extremely annoying, but I have to do what I have to do. The horn goes. This horn goes above the hair. So I'm going to remove it. From here. I have to fix the horn because it's all messy lines. Oh, you need to start on your project? Okay, bye. It's nice having you. I can't wait to see the progress of the drawing. Yeah, I can't wait to finish it. I'll at least get the background and character done. Thank you for the fun time and generous stream. Well, thank you for joining the stream and chatting. I think you're my first viewer, but isn't one of my friends. Bye. Well, yeah. You are my friend. I mean, not friends that I know in real life. You are my friend. I meant that all the other viewers are just people I've known for like a few years that go to classes with me. You're my first viewer that came directly from the internet. We're just kidding. I got worried. I got worried for a second that I offended you. Well, bye. Have fun with your project. Good. It's the ear. No, what else? No, I have to do the hair. I'm not going to duplicate the base layer now because that would just seem annoying. I'm just going to draw some shapes. Try to go with the flow. Hmm. Continue working on the hair. I am not very good at drawing hair, so this will not be easy. And I probably need another brush. Hmm. See if you can find something better. This cube brush probably is good. Yeah, this cube brush is perfect. If anybody has just joined, if you want, you can ask any questions. I'll try to answer all of them. I comprato, have I bought an iPad? Yes, I got it like a year ago. I'm sorry, YouTube chat, if I'm not reading all your messages. Hmm. Yeah, seems good as base hair volume. Okay, so now I need to add the hair that goes in front of the face, but behind every other part. I'm going to add the other hair layer to make this easier. If you've just joined on both YouTube or Twitch chat, if you have any questions, you can just write them and I'll answer them. Oh, my Apple Pen just fell. That would have been real bad. Because they're crazy expensive. I should probably add this. Okay, now another inner layer for hair. Another one that goes behind the face. No, that layer will go here. To refine the face, as you can see that it's not very precise. What's that random light there? It's distracting me. I'm going to have to redo the background soon enough because I really don't like this, but I also have no idea how to make it. Okay, that's weird. Oh, what? Why? Why is the face on the bottom? It should be on the top of the layers list. That would be annoying. Move everything on top. Everything else seems to be fine. Layer order. Just that, the face. Okay, now let's work on the hair. Oh, damn it. This needs this needs to be below the torso. So where's the torso layer? There. Okay, it's better. Now this goes above. Okay, now it's fine. Keeping track of all these layers is complicated. And now I need to add a braid, which will be here. I'm gonna make it of a slightly different color so I can see it. Maybe a bit more different. Yeah, it's good. That also goes behind the torso. If you just joined the live, if you have any questions, you can just write them in chat, both on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, this is probably fine. For now, this is probably good enough. No, that took a lot, but it's because I had to separate every layer in different groups. So there are different parts of the hair, all of the body parts are divided. And that will help me when I'll have to do the animation. I'm probably going to add one last layer. Okay, that's good enough. I just have to do one last thing. Sword. Which will have to be in one layer, so it has to be above this, above everything else, but under the arm. So I have to put the arm above all other layers. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I can probably put this here, and it should be fine, hopefully. Now I just gotta do it here. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Oh, I have to put her thumb on a different layer. That's crazy. Even a thumb has to be in a different layer now. Oh, I want to do this animation. I'm gonna follow its rules. Take out the fencing reference again so I can see what's like the guard of a sword. Block. Okay. But that's probably the wrong layer. So I probably have to do it somewhere underneath that. I could probably do it straight on the hand layer. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Well, I think that's enough for today. So, oh, hello, welcome to chat, Annie Deluxe. Welcome. How did you find my stream? I was gonna end the stream, but if someone new comes in, I won't end it for at least another half an hour. Recommended? Oh, I got recommended. Wow. This is only my third stream, so I'm very grateful that Twitch put me on recommended. Well, if you have any questions, just ask in the chat. Right now, I'm drawing one of my characters. Still a very messy sketch. I can remove the background for a second to make it less messy. This is like the sketch, this is the character. So if you have any questions, just drop them in chat. She is the character in one of my in my comic, one of my comics. I can show you some pages. This is the front page where her brother was born, and she was in this cult, and her brother was born. He was born without magic, but because the cult hated people that didn't have magic, they hated him uh, and didn't care for him. So only his sister loved him and taught him things. But one day, while she was doing fencing practice, she found out that they wanted to kill him to reobtain the magical blood in the family. Uh, so then, that night, she prepared herself to go save him, and threw a stone that was hidden in the family's most protected sword. She managed to call for a deity that promised that he would help her save her brother. So then, at the arena of the cult, they fought. They managed to save her brother. That's the comic. That's her. Oh, progress going crazy. Well, yeah, that's her in the comic. Right now, I'm not sure if I should work on the background or on the character. I'll let you viewers decide. I think I can do a poll. I'm just not sure how you do them. Hmm. Let's see if you can do a poll. Nope, I have no idea how you do a poll, but so I'm not sure. Uh, Annie, if you can just type in chat if I should do background or character, I'll let you decide. I think I'm gonna do some background line art because usually when why is it? I think the iPad isn't charging. 1 second. Yeah, doesn't seem to be charging very well. Okay. Now it seems fine. And I'm gonna get a nice textured brush and I'm gonna start doing line art for the background. This brush seems fine. Maybe I'll change the color of the line art layer. Oh no. Oh, this is absolutely the wrong layer. Oh man. I couldn't have been on a worse layer. I was drawing on the reference layer. But it's fine, it's fine. And it's gonna be for this tree and for this other tree. If you have any questions, to any viewer, you can just write them in chat and I'll answer them. Oops. I need to turn the reference layer back on because I want to see how the stone and dirt collide. Seems to be a very not a soft transition. Sorry, sneezed. I've got a bit of a cold in the middle of summer, which is annoying. I think I'll probably stop streaming on YouTube so I can concentrate on Twitch. I'll stop streaming.